Hello and welcome back again. I'm going to talk about how we see ourselves and others for a little while today. And I'm doing that under the banner of Flawsomeness. None of us, well, maybe there's a few, but very few of us, shall we say, are actually perfect. And I prefer to look at myself and at others under the banner of a Japanese philosophy called Wabi-Sabi, if that's how you pronounce it. And this includes the fact that nothing lasts, nothing is finished, and nothing is perfect. I like that concept, that with even death, nothing is finished, because we have our memories. We carry people in our hearts. So it's not finished. And you used to say, warts and all. But this puts a much more positive rather than a negative spin on how we look at ourselves or at others. That rather than, oh yes, and as I said in my introduction, wrinkles and grey hairs, maybe I shouldn't have said that. Rather, the whole of me, positive instead of negative. And that includes giving myself and others respect, love, and improving my self-esteem and the self-esteem of others. So involved within this Wabi-Sabi philosophy is something called kintsugi. Okay, I saw this and fell for it. Basically, I'd got a little statuette of two horses that my father had bought me. It was broken. My furry companion at the time jumped up onto the window ledge where it was. Down it came crashing and broke into many pieces. I sat and sobbed. It was a gift from my father, and my father wasn't one for giving gifts like that. So it was very precious. And I told my son about this, and he knew how much that statuette had meant to me. So bless him. A few days later, a parcel arrived from America with a replacement. So I have the new one, but I still have the one that my dad bought me. One of these days, I am going to repair it. And then I can give one to the son who bought the second one for me. I can give one to his daughter and the repaired one to his other daughter. But I have to learn how to do this kintsugi. Yeah, I've got the kit. And the kit involved two little dishes. Much easier thing to start with than my statue of two rather gorgeous horses. The trouble is, I've got to break one of these little dishes. And I just can't bring myself to do it. It's only a dish, a plain dish, but it's rather sweet. And the thought of breaking it and then setting to and repairing it, I just can't get my head round it. So one of these days it will happen, and then I will have one dish that I will have repaired, and I will keep the other dish as a reminder of how the original was. So the kintsugi, rather than just using glue, it uses gold glue. So a thing is made of the repair. The repair becomes a part of, in this case, the little dish. And it becomes more beautiful. So things that are broken, things that are damaged, and this can apply to human beings and should apply to human beings, they can also be more beautiful. But we as humans aren't very accepting of people who are different, people who may have a disability, people who don't look like us. I saw a program on the television the other night, and it was involving people who had prosthetic limbs. And yes, there were some that had limbs that were as close to the colour of their skin tone as possible. But others had them with paintings on, with sparkly bits on. And I thought, good for you. Well done. That takes guts. It takes guts for some of us just to admit that maybe we aren't the most beautiful person around. Because we are influenced by what we see on the screen, on magazines, with all the photoshopping and what have you. We have to get used to accepting that we are flawsome. Yeah, we're awesome, but we've got our flaws. But we're not ignoring them. We're including them as part of us as an individual. So the question, it shouldn't be a question, are you flawsome? It should be a statement. You are flawsome. I am flawsome. We are all flawsome beings because we're all individuals. And our differences, as well as our things that are the same, our likenesses, they should all be celebrated. So go on, head up, shoulders back, get out there, prove that you are a flawsome being. And whilst you're doing that, just press the subscribe button and maybe share and tick a like as well. It would mean a lot. Thank you so much for listening. Take care. Bye.